Hello everyone, welcome back to another Draw With Me on Draw Together. I thought that today we could draw some crystals. You will need pencil and eraser, and that's it. And if you want to color in your drawing after, you can use crayons, pencil crayons, or markers. Let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the middle of your page and you're going to start off with a diagonal line like this. So and you can use a ruler here if you like. So you're just gonna go up or down depending on how you do it, but you're just gonna draw this line that goes up diagonally. All right, so now you're going to just do like the top of a triangle kind of shape. So you're gonna go up and then you're gonna come down, okay, and then you're gonna come down again. And I'm gonna stop right here because I'm gonna be drawing more parts. So I'm going to just draw another one of these shapes over here. So I'm going to just go up, and of course you can use a ruler to make your lines really straight if you like. And then I'm going to just go up this way, and then I'm going to just do the same thing. So come down here, except this time, so you see how these two lines are pretty much the same, they're parallel to each other. I'm just going to come down like this instead. So I'm going to just kind of bring them a little close together. So I'm going to bring this line down towards this line, but they're not going to meet at the bottom. Okay, so once you have those shapes, let's add another one over here. Okay, so we're going to go like, this time it's moving up this way, and it's going to be shorter than this, so I'm just going to go like that and like that. And I'm going to stop there because I want to first add whatever's in front and then see if we have any room. Okay, so coming in front over here, right over here, I want to draw a straight line up. So I'm just going to draw this straight line, and it's slightly diagonal, or you can make yours perfectly straight if you like. And then I'm going to do the same kind of top, triangular top. They kind of look like tall houses over here. And I'm going to bring it down over here. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one that kind of looks like this on this side. So I'm going to just start over here in the middle of this line. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to stop around here, and then I'm going to make a point. This one's a little longer than these other ones, so then I'm just going to make it like that. And I'm going to do this one similar to this one where it comes like this. So this line is going to slowly go in. And if you have trouble knowing where you want to put your line, you can just draw a dot first and then connect your line to that dot. Add another one over here. So this time I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to draw a line like this. Okay, and of course you can pause the video after each step to help you if you want to take your time with it. Okay, so I'm going to draw another line like that. And again, remember, you can use your ruler for this, or even you can even use like a card or anything. So I'm going to go like this now, and I am going to just bring it down like that. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to put another one up over here. Here I'm going to just, this time I'm going to draw the pointy part first. So I'm going to draw a pointy top like that. Then I'm going to bring it down like that. And I'm going to connect it to this side. Okay? And then over here, let's say there's one that comes out that we don't see, that's from behind this, that we can't really see. And let's do another one up here. So I'm going to go up, connecting to this line, I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to do a pointy top, just like these ones, pointy top, like an upside down V, and I'm gonna bring it down like this. Okay, so once I've done that, I want to add a base to this. Okay, so I'm going to just go down on both sides. So you see that kind of looks like it's resting on this thing. And then I'm going to add some zigzags. So down, up, and they can be different sizes if you want, so they don't have to be like it doesn't have to be like a perfect zigzag. It'll just make it look more natural like that. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to actually do the same thing up here. Okay, so I want it to look like these crystals are growing from this little piece. So I'm gonna go like this. Maybe I want to go up here, make that a little bigger. Maybe over here I'm gonna go a little bit shorter and smaller, and then bigger, and maybe it's gonna end over here. So once you've got this, let's just drag these lines so that they touch. the bottom. This one looks like it should touch this. This one over here should touch this bottom. So basically connecting the dots. So like this one, we're gonna bring this down here. This one should come down here. And this one's behind, so we don't really know what to do with that one yet. Okay, so let's draw the lines inside now. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw two smaller lines. I'm gonna draw two smaller lines up here. So it's similar to this, but it's just squished, okay, like that. And then I wanna connect them here. So one, I'm gonna connect the next one, and this last one. So that's the top of my crystal. And then I wanna bring these 2 points all the way down, and they're gonna follow these lines. So if you can see, I'm gonna bring it down, and again, you can use your ruler, and that's gonna be one crystal. And I'm gonna bring this one down. Okay, so these lines are following these lines. All right, let's go over here. So for this one, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently. Let's bring a line from this point, so not the middle, this point right here. Let's go up, and we're gonna stop around here. So you can even draw yourself a dot so that you know where to go. Okay, and then I'm gonna start connecting some lines here. So I wanna connect this one here. And then, you know what, I wanna go and make another of these triangular shapes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go up and down. So you see that? I just made another pointy top for this. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is, oh, there's 2 points here that can be connected, so I'm gonna connect them. And that's your other crystal. And the reason why I made this one look different from this one is because in real life, crystals don't all look like this. They're not all perfect pieces, perfect sides. They can be like different. They can have like a side that looks like this, and this one's not equal to this one over here. So for this one, I'm gonna draw a line down the middle, and then I'm gonna go like this. I wanna make like I'm gonna come down here because this one is lower, and we would probably see more of this top part. And you can leave it like that. If you don't want to leave it like that, you want to add one more step, you can just add these lines like this. So I went slightly up and then slightly down, so it's not perfectly straight. This one's really easy. You're just gonna take this point here and you're gonna draw a point down here. So we're gonna copy this line but opposite, so it's gonna come down like that. So that's crystal number 4. And now we're going to try to do this one over here. So for this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a little V, but this time, instead of drawing it in the middle, I'm gonna kind of make it look like it's facing this way. So basically, all you need to do is go to the middle. If you want an easy way to do it, go to the middle and draw a straight line down. And then you're gonna come on this side, and in between these two, you're gonna draw another line down, okay? So this side is empty, but this side has another line down. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to connect these. So I'm going to go from this point to this point, and I'm going to go from here to here, and then I'm going to go from here finally to there. And now I want to draw some lines down. Now I could draw this line straight down if I want. However, I'm going to make this line come and connect here. So I'm just going to draw a point wherever I want it, and then you can use your ruler or you can freehand it, and you're just going to go like that. And then for this one, I'll just come down normally. Okay, so now we're gonna move over here. This one's gonna be pretty simple because it's sort of behind this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw a line down like that. I didn't connect it to this. There's some space here. Okay, so then I'm gonna take a line from here and I'm gonna go up. And lastly, I'm gonna take a line that goes like this. And if you wanna add more detail to that one behind, you can. If you want to leave it like that, you also can leave it like that. I'm going to add some more detail just in case some of you want to add detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. Okay, and then I'm going to also add like a line, a random line like that. You don't need to add that step. Okay, so let's move on to this one. We're going to bring a line down the middle, and I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to connect them. So like this. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a line that goes down the middle here. So remember, draw the dot, and then the dot is going to help you connect the 2 points. Okay, and then finally the last crystal is over here. So let's gonna connect this point to this point and make it really easy. So we're just gonna draw a line like that so that this one kind of looks like this one. All right, so we are done with the crystal. More details. I want to make this look like it's sparkling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some sparkles. All right, so the first sparkle I'm gonna add is on this side. And the sparkles are super easy. All you need to do is draw an upside down V shape, a very pointy V shape. And then on this side, you are going to add a tiny sideways V. And you're going to do the same thing on this side, except it's flipped around. And then on this side, you're going to do the same thing. And that's your little sparkle. And then if you want, you can go ahead and you can draw these little teardrop shapes. Or you can just make them lines coming out like that, and that will make them look extra sparkly. Let's do another one of those over here. So I'm just going to go and draw my V shape, my upside down V shape, and then the sideways ones, and then one down. And you can always erase and try to perfect your little drawing. And this time I'm just going to use lines. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then notice they're all pointing wherever this is. So this one's going to point down here. This one's going to point to this corner, and so on. Tiny ones. So for the tiny ones, I don't think I'm going to add those things around, so I'm just going to kind of go. Okay, so let's do one over here. Okay, so once I'm happy with that, I want to outline. And if you do not want to outline your drawing, you don't have to, but I'm going to go outline this and I'll be back. Once you're done outlining, and once you've erased all the extra lines that you don't need, you are going to grab some colors. You can use any colors you want. I'm going to be using some turquoises and pink and purple. And I'm just going to outline. I'm going to start with this one that we started drawing. I'm going to outline it, and then I'm going to lightly color it in. I've done this, then I can just take my turquoise and just go over it, and it makes it a really nice color. So you can do the same thing. The blending really gives it a nice, rich color. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this part as well. I'm just going to take the other color, filling in all the gaps. All right, so now I'm going to use a purplish color. So I'm just going to outline. It's like a purplish pink. I'm just going to outline. Crystals come in a lot of different beautiful colors, and some of them are multicolored too. So, okay, so I'm coloring really lightly because, again, I can always go over it darker if I want later, but I can't make it lighter, so that's why I always prefer to color it in lightly at first. Okay, so I'm gonna just color that in with my pink color over here. So I'm just gonna use the pink that I have in my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and color it in. So for this one, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna take my blue, and I'm just gonna outline it. I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly fill that in, blend the colors in. Cool thing with these crystals are you can even draw just one or two, and you can decorate your notebooks with it, or you can draw it in the corner of a page and write your friend a note, or you can decorate your calendar. There's so many cute things you can do with this type of crystal geometric drawing. Notice I'm keeping it very light because if I want to add more color in later, I can do that. Even if I'm using, like, say I'm coloring something in orange, I really like to blend orange and yellow maybe to give it, you know, a different kind of orange. Or like you can even blend orange and red, and then the pink one over here. So I'm just gonna start outlining. Again, outlining everywhere that I need to outline. And then coloring in. Coloring, you don't go out of the lines. Pink over here. And I just want to fix the pink with a lighter peachy pink that I have, and this will help me fill in the gaps because I feel like the pink has a few gaps that need filling in. Blue and then purple here because there's only two. So this color actually says aqua green, yeah, so it's aqua. The purple here. I'm going to keep going. Maybe this part, maybe these gaps, I'll do this one blue. Let's just do pink. And that way it'll contrast with these. Just fill that in. So it's a lot of repetitive coloring because we're following a pattern. It's fun. Blue, purple, pink, so we're gonna follow that in. When you're coloring, you don't always want your pencil crayon to be too sharp, because what I find when your pencil crayon is too sharp, then it leaves these really jagged lines. It still works, but it's slightly dull, and then that helps you color it in without creating drastic marks on your drawing. So without creating jagged lines, like it'll be really soft here as well. So we're just gonna color that in. Just gonna take your purple. First purple, blend it in with pink, don't forget. Pink here, and with this peachy pink or salmon color. Finally, we're gonna add this in, and then over here, peachy pink. Okay. Oh, we were gonna color that blue. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna leave it pink. All right, so just going to also fill this in. Like how these look, so I'm gonna go back and just make these a little more uniform. So now we've got this bottom piece, and we're just going to color it in different shades. So I'm gonna start with the purple on this side. So let's just color first, and then we'll worry about outlining because we don't know how far we're gonna go. So maybe you can stop over here, take your blue, and just continue coloring and all that, because now we know where we're going to put our color. Now we know where our colors are going to go. And you kind of want to overlap them. So the overlapping really helps to blend the two colors. And if you don't overlap, then it'll kind of look like jagged. Go in with your pink to blend. And just gonna make sure I blend enough here. Go in and blend this out. So always start off lightly, especially when you're blending. And you could turn your paper actually, because I think it's easier to turn your paper so that you can color some certain parts better. You just wanna blend this really well, especially when we get to here. So soft circular motion. So once you're finished, you're gonna turn it back around. And now we will go in for the little sparkles. This orangey yellow shade, or like a light orange. And I'm just gonna lightly color them in. Okay, this yellow is good. And then I'm just going to, see, that just makes it brighter. If I had just used the yellow, it would be nice as well. But I just wanted to make it really bright. You can even outline around them in the yellow, so it looks like they're glowing. Don't forget to write your name and date on the bottom. And I really hope you enjoyed drawing these crystals with me. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to draw next time, you can go ahead and write them in the comments. Have a great day. Bye.